Mate, it's the first time I've seen you since two unbelievable comebacks, and one of them featured. I've been racking my brains. I think possibly the best cameo I've ever seen at the Mariners. What Alo produced in the last 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, look, obviously he was on the end of the two finishes, but just the way the team finished the game was really good to see. It was so positive, so much energy, good mentality, good fitness. So all round good performance from us. Throughout the whole three matches, I think really Wellington, Melbourne City, and Western United. And even though we didn't get the chocolates against Wellington, I still thought we finished really well in that game as well, and probably could have got 3 points that day too. So look, all in all, we're improving and we're growing, and that's really what I want to see.
What what has been the difference for Danny De Silva this season? Is it just that he's been able to have a great run without injuries? Is it as simple as that? Because we're looking at so many players across the park that are in career best form.
Yeah, look, Danny actually had two or three niggles during pre-season, so it's not that. It's more just his application to his work when he has been here. He's obviously believing in himself and got a little bit of confidence now as well, and some of the potential everyone's been talking about for years is coming to fruition. And I think we're realising that he can put it in, week out, and the more he continues to do that, the more he's going to continue to prove everyone right about what we all thought about him for years, that he can be one of the best players in the A-League.
Yeah, from the minute Urania touched the ball in his debut match, you just love. You could see that he's a class above, and he's been unlucky not to be on the score sheet in the last couple of weeks. How have you analysed his first three games or so?
Yeah, look, I thought his last performance was his best one. He got a little bit of that sharpness back and a little bit of the awareness of the game and a little bit more familiarity with the team as well. So, look, they'll just continue to grow. We've just got to be patient with them. I still think it's another month before they get really into the fluid sort of rhythm of the rest of the team. It just takes time. The rest of the team have been together for 15 weeks of pre-season, and these guys have come in late, had to do quarantine, catch up on fitness, catch up on team tactics, catch up on team chemistry. It's a really big ask, but they're quality players, all three. They're quality people, which is more important. And I just think they'll continue to improve, throughout the next 3 or 4 weeks exponentially.
Did it fill your heart with joy when you throw Nizzy into the action? So another young gun, and he takes the ball off Diamante and sets up. I think he set up the third goal, which was delivered beautifully from Daniel Bowman. I mean, what a pinpoint, perfect cross from a young man.
Yeah, look, I don't think Bowman's got many raps lately, but he's set up 3 goals already for us. So, Alu's got a lot of the limelight, and that's fair enough as well. But, as you mentioned, it's really a team effort. Bowman's produced 3 assists already. Simo's contributed assists and goals. And Danny's in career best form, as you alluded. And Gianni and Ollie are doing their job. And Nizzy's doing his job. And really, you can rifle through the whole team and just say that everyone's playing at their peak. And for me, it's not their peak. For me, the ceiling's much higher. We'll just continue to improve as a team. And if we keep working together with the same mentality we've got at the moment, the world's our oyster. But we just got to make sure we keep our feet on the ground and stay humble and realise that what got us here was hard work, and what's going to get us to improve is continued hard work.
Yeah, the Daniel ball and then the celebration afterwards. That was the highlight for me, apart from everything else that unfolded. It all starts Sunday against a team that kind of got you at the last couple of minutes last time you met.
Yeah, look, I thought Wellington in the first game probably controlled the game in the first half better than we did. Second half, I thought we should have probably hit the lead and run away from them, but we got the sucker punch late in the game, as is the case in football sometimes. But look, they're a class team. They were a bit unlucky against Sydney the other day. I thought they should have won that game. They got some excellent players, so tough encounter for us. We need all the support we can get. So hopefully, there's busloads of fans going down to Wollongong to have a great Valentine's Day down there and really support the team.
Yeah, playing them in Wollongong. I mean, how does that feel? Like normally you've got to go across the ditch. Does it take away the advantage they previously had?
Look, their advantage is they're a good team. They're a good team. They've got a good coach. They've improved over the last 3 years from when Rudes took over to the last 2 years under Ulfi. They're just a team that's they used to be down the bottom as well for the previous 4 or 5 years. So look, they've got Davila now. They've got Ball. They've got Hamed. They've got class players. Piscopo's back in as well. So they're a very dangerous team. And whether we play them in Wellington or Wollongong, but for me personally, I love Wollongong. I think they should be in the A-League as well. It's such a strong football area with such great football heritage. So, I love Wynn Stadium. It's a bit like ours, right on the beach, boutique stadium, and the more of those that we have and the more we can engage with fans from more regional areas, as I've said many times, the stronger the A-League's going to be.
David mentioned a moment ago about the squad, like everyone is available, is that correct? And I mean, do you see changes to the starting 11? Do you go with the lineup that, that was successful the other night? Tell us more.
No, well, I'm not going to tell Uffy our starting lineup today, but look, Nizzy's still in a little bit of doubt. He's still having a little bit of problems with that ankle, so we'll have to assess that today and tomorrow. But the rest of the squad are fully fit. Jordan Smiley's nearly back to full training as well, so hopefully by the beginning of next week we'll be back to a full bill of health.